Hi, Fighting Atheists. This is Billy Joe Allen here. I'm responding to your video, You Are Not Agnostic, and I'm going to take the opposing view. I'm going to defend agnosticism, accepting your definition that an agnostic is one who claims that the existence of God is unknowable, one way or the other. And that's the position I take because well, we know that there are absolute truths, even if the only absolute truth is that there are no absolute truths, because the statement, there are no absolute truths, is an absolute statement, right? But we don't know what those absolute truths are, and I can explain that through logic. Let's take an absolute statement such as all dogs have tails. Now, regardless of whether or not that's true, you can believe it's true and you can believe it's not true. But if every dog you've ever seen had a tail, you could assume that all dogs have tails, but you wouldn't know unless you'd seen every dog. Now, of course, there's an infinite regression danger here. We can say, yes, but what's the definition of dog? And I understand that, and the same thing would apply with God. You know, what's the definition of God? But trying to stay on subject here, we cannot know something absolutely unless we're omniscient, because if you haven't seen every dog, you don't know that all dogs, whether or not all dogs have tails, unless you just define a dog as you know, a canine that has a tail. So, and the same thing applies to God. We don't know one way or the other. Now, you can believe there's no God, I can believe that there is a God, but neither one of us really know. Now, it's entirely possible there isn't a God, right? I mean, even the people that claim they've experienced God, you don't really know if that's a hallucination or if that's just, you know, a space alien or a hoax or any one of a number of different possibilities, right? But you can certainly believe there's a God, but you don't know. And the same thing goes to an atheist. You can believe there's not a God, but you don't know either. And the reason why is because you don't know everything. And unless you know everything, you don't know for certain. And it doesn't matter in the future how much knowledge we attain or how much science advances, we're still never going to get to the point where we know absolutely everything. And so therefore, we're all agnostics if we're going to be intellectually honest, and if we accept the definitions that I've used. So thank you. That's my opinion.